Call for all actors to come to the set. Call for all actors to come to the set. Okay, I'm coming. Hold on, I'm just trying to put this spacesuit back on. Just give me a few more seconds. Here I come. Hello everyone, this is Bundy from Mine and Minecraft. Welcome back to another episode on the Fullstack server. It's been a while since that weather fight. Been pretty busy at work, kind of just trying to set stuff up for some sort of an episode. Didn't want to just start rambling in a talky, opening episode, but I'm sure that would have let you know a little bit about me. But I seem to, in the past, I've always liked to try and get stuff going ahead of time, and then kind of show more of a reveal in the end. But nonetheless, before I take the short walk over to our base, thought I'd show you how this looked from down below. It's very cool. I'm not sure who was involved, but I'm sure quite a few people put that together. So past the police station and the courthouse, there was a nice clearing here that I figured was going to be perfect. Gave me enough room to expand a bit and not worry about having to head out of town anytime soon. Very good builders around here. It's been very active, quiet today, but there's usually quite a few people on throughout each day. And now heading over the bridge here, things will start coming together. You'll see exactly what I'm doing. While I was down at Minecon, managed to squeeze in a Universal Studios tour, and this is my studio. Studio 35 is what I'm calling it. 35 was my lucky number for baseball. Frank Thomas, Chicago White Sox, was my favorite baseball player back in the day. This is it. So we got two studios set up here. One for green screen close-ups, and the other is more a warehouse. And this is my home here. Not going generic B here with a trailer or RV. I have myself a movie trailer for the stars. So this is my home, my Bundy's trailer. Not much in here other than a bed and couch and whatever. No sense having to design that up too much, but followed. I used to follow Corrales quite a bit, and he always had a lot of vehicle builds. Now, of course, he only had the front end here, and I kind of designed the back end. Had to do a bit of a bump out here just to give myself more room, but I think it turned out pretty good. Kind of proud of myself. Inside here, got another kind of build another vehicle. Of course, since this is my warehouse, I need a forklift to lift these double chests up onto the shelves. So it again fits in nicely. Not quite sure how it's going to fit through the door, but let's just say it stays inside here all the time. On the in regards to mobs, this is just gray wool, but underneath each one of these transition areas, as well as in my speed bumps, it looks like two speed bumps over here, I've got some signs set up here with a drop, so none of the mobs come across here at all. So this is pretty much a mob-free area, other than need to put a little bit of lighting on top of the roofs because there is some spawning happening up there, but usually you can hear them when they come after you because they take some fall damage when they drop down below. One of the things I found out here, and as you can see, I've only got part of it done. Getting ink stocks is a real pain. It's probably one of the worst crafting recipes. Like, glass, you can use 1 ink sac for 8 pieces of glass, but it's 1-to-1 for wool to dye wool. I think that's just a jip. Come on, Mojang, get that straightened out. So let's head on in here into Studio One, and as you can see, this is our green screen. Now let me switch over to show you what it looks like normally. As you can see, it's all jack-o'-lanterns, lights it up really well, and there's an abundance of them in one of the farming districts. Duke made up one of El Mango's awesome pumpkin melon farms, so a little AFKing there helped out a lot. Now, as you can see, here is my studio camera. There seems to have been some sort of a prank here at the beginning, or I'm not sure exactly how it worked, but Caracas's head is my lens, is perfect for that. And yeah, let's switch back to our green screen again, and it works okay. Now this area right here is just for close-ups. Can't really do a heck of a lot here, background scenes and such, but this is kind of the setup. This is really just a little podium here for my for getting some angles and such, consistent setup. And then down below is what I've really been working on. Now this is the main studio down below. Got a little woolly Vader here. And down the corridors here, head over to where the main studio is. Now this right here is still to be fixed up. Need more of that gray wool, as I was saying. Just a regular minecart elevator here, but let's get out of here, and you can see the size of this. Still need more jack-o'-lanterns to finish that off, and somehow try and do the ceiling here. But when as I said, when I was at Universal Studios, I wanted to do a build that was different than normal. Going into the end, doing some sort of a build, it's okay, but anytime somebody wants to use the Ender farm, you kind of have to leave the area. Same thing with the Nether. If somebody wanted to use the Gold farm, you have to leave the area, or the spawn rates just suck while you're there. So why not create a sound stage or a big stage here of the end? But getting a little inspiration from Vintage Beef on Hermitcraft this year, I'm gonna do a little bit of a moon base scenario here. Not 100% sure how this green screen is going to work out completely, but from some of the simple tests that I did, it was working out pretty well. Hopefully we'll have some sort of a next episode maybe, or a week episode after that, a little bit of a glimpse of, I don't know, some sort of a skit in that. So I got myself another camera set up here in similar distance, angle and such. I can replicate that at any time. Now in the studio environment here, of course, you need future production areas. I have another, let's go down one more layer here, where it is here, another studio set up here for future. I'm not quite sure exactly what I'm going to do here. I was also thinking about doing some sort of a underwater base, or I guess a deserted island, and without having to travel out into the water, I can simulate that here. Very cool. Lots of options, and that's what I was hoping for when I was planning out the season. Down here, just got a little bit of a netherwort farm here for something I'm going to show you in the next video, which involves fire resistance potions, and of course there's a little bit of a strip mine here. That was where my first beacon came in handy. Was of course digging out all of the studio sets up above. Why don't we head back upstairs and wrap up the episode. Well, I hope you enjoyed the tour. It's been not a long episode, but hopefully enough to kind of get me kickstarted on the rest of the series. So I'm really enjoying myself here on Fullstack, and hopefully we'll maybe do some collabs in the near future. Again, thanks for hanging out with me. Don't forget to leave me a like, comment as well, and subscribe if you aren't already subscribed. Talk to you all soon.